This video is about how CCDs work. Now, a CCD is a charge-coupled device, and its main function is to turn light photons into an electrical signal. So in our optical scanner, it's turning the light photons that have come from the valleys of your fingertips into an electrical signal. This signal can then be sent to a computer, and you can get an image of what your fingerprint should look like from it. But how do they work? Okay, so a CCD is made up of many capacitors that are arranged in a capacitor array, but we're going to just look at 4 as if we've zoomed in on the CCD. So here are our 4 capacitors. Now, you can imagine some light coming in here, and it's coming in from the lens. So the lights come in, and it hits the CCD. Now, the amount of time that the light is allowed to hit the CCD for is called the exposure time. So let's take this capacitor. Now, imagine the light hitting this capacitor has come from a valley, so you'd expect there to be many photons of light. Well, let's say there were 4. Okay, now let's take this box here, and let's imagine that this one receives light that has come from a ridge. So let's say no photons hit that box at all. And then these two, for argument's sake, let's say they're somewhere in between a ridge and a valley, and they both have some photons each. Okay, so now the light has collected on our CCD. The light that is on each of these capacitors is now proportional to the electric charge on each of these capacitors. So the next stage is for this charge to be dumped into charge amplifiers. Now, in a 2D array, that's how this works. So this is the wire which is going to the computer here. Okay? And the shift in 2D arrays happens like this. These get shifted down here in a line, and these shift down here simultaneously. So if I skip to the shift of being done, then you'll find this little charge has moved into the wire. There's no charge here. These 2 have moved down to this box, and these 4 have moved to this box. Okay? And I'm going to put a 0 here just to signify that there was no charge at that point. So then this process is repeated. Layers are shifted down and down and down until the entire array has been discharged. So let's just do the second step, which is where these 2 have moved down the wire a little bit. So we've moved them on. And these charges now join them in the wire. So a signal like this is then sent to the computer. And obviously the computer gets the signal in this order. So the sequence in which these charges have been dumped can tell the computer exactly what part of the CCD these signals came from. And from that you can build up an image of the fingerprint. Thank you for watching.